Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Evil Genius. In the last episode we picked up Red Ivan. Look forward to using him in our game for some delightful mayhem. But first let's have a look and see what we got. All our minions are full. Guards, technicians and valets, okay. So let's have a look and see. What we've got here. Guards. Okay, we don't want to work all our guards on you just yet. So we are going to go up to 20, just so that we can do that one going forward. For now, let's have a look. This one here. A large planetarium and observatory facility in the region has recently become a hotbed of activity. They're taking part in a research experiment utilising revolutionary equipment still in development. Staring into space is such a waste of valuable time. Why don't we appropriate the new technology and see if we can come up with a more interesting application? A bonus is that the whole place is under the protection of Saber, giving us another chance to show the world what a bunch of cretins they really are. Yes. We're gonna send 5 technicians and we'll send Red Ivan in. Don't mind me just being all professional again, enjoying a caramel chocochino. A nice sweet hot drink. I'm not much one for coffee, but the chocochinos, especially the caramel chocochinos, seem to have hit the spot. I guess it's because they're actually a bit sweeter, thanks to the chocolate. And presumably this chocochino would be a lot sweeter too if it wasn't for the fact that the capsules are 4 years out of date. What the ew? Yep, well. What is this? This is burglars.
Weekend time issued.
Basically, way before events changed and I got back into Let's Playing, my late partner bought me a Dolce Gusto coffee machine thingy, and we got a lot of capsules for them. Then I moved in with her away from the flat, and while we were sorting everything else, the flat itself became more of a storage unit for a while, which meant that we weren't actually using all the food and stuff that we had here. We got rid of most of the fresh stuff, but some of the tin and other bits we just left and kind of forgot about. Well, I was digging it out and I thought, what the hell, why not start using it again as a treat? So yeah, and then I looked at the date on the capsules and they were 4 years out of date, but I figured, what the hell, because they're only powdered milk. It's not until you put the actual water into them, so as long as the capsules themselves aren't damaged, it should be fine. And they appear to be.
G'day Australasia, and welcome to the evening news. The breaking news concerns the global crime wave that is now washing over our own fair shores. To discuss this latest atrocity, we have Saber's chairman on the line. Now, Mr. Chairman, why didn't Saber prevent this? We did everything in our power to... Oh, don't come the raw prawn, mate. Just admit that Saber's out of its league here. Well, really.
Object will be moved shortly. Intruder tagged for psychological weakening. Weaker tag issued.
Okay. Portugal's hold on this colonial outpost has been crumbling for years. This is a great opportunity to stir up trouble and tie the hands of international law agencies. With the right men in capital, we can begin to foment an uprising against the local authorities that could escalate into all-out revolution. Sounds good. So let's have 5 guards, 5 valets, and we'll send you by. We are bad. We are bad, bad people.
Service broadcast on a
That's right.
mission in Papua New Guinea. I've got an exciting program lined up for you today. First a few hymns and a bit of a prayer, then we'll see if the Nakat tribe managed to give up headhunting for Lent. I've also heard that some evil men have recently been causing mischief in these parts, so make sure you take a good book with you at all times.
Weekend tag issued. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Intruder tagged for psychological weakening. Intruder detected on security network.
Curious, how are we going on? Well, we're roughly 3/4 minions. We've got a nice balance there. "18 acts of infamy completed. Acquired over $2 million. Hammer has a series of secret submarine pens hidden away in a remote bay in the Barents Sea. We've received word that these pens have recently been made home to a new line of nuclear submarines that Hammer will begin testing shortly. Infiltrate the pens and tamper with the submarine's navigation system. When Hammer take the subs out on manoeuvres, their course will be locked on America, which should cause a devilish spot of Cold War panic. Yes. Reminds me of that line in Team America.
Warning, high security door breached. Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
Ah. Yep. You know the one. We were... Where is it? How's it go? Damn it. We were so convinced it was a goddamn towhead. But we didn't realise it was a goddamn gook. Yep. Classic Americanism.
Capture tag issued. Intruder detected on security network.
But that's about the some of the paranoia amongst espionage organisations. Everyone's watching out for everyone else just in case. So a neutral organisation that's just plain evil can cause all sorts of bedlam, playing people off with each other. All the classic spy noir plays off that stick these days. And as for that quote, well, that's basically the equivalent of Patriot so busy watching Smash that they fail to see that it's actually an Anvil organisation, or worse, an actual evil organisation.
Commencing mission.
I mean, it'd be sad to note that
Attention citizens, this is an official broadcast from Hammer's headquarters in Moscow. Hammer is here to keep you safe from our enemies, but we need you all to perform your civic duties for us to operate successfully. Earlier today, a cabal of villains perpetrated an atrocity in the motherland. If you know anything about this event, or suspect anyone of being involved, you must contact your local Hammer official immediately.
there we go. Capacity is now 100. Yes. Oh, so I mean, it's sort of like a genre staple to have Cold War espionage. I mean, there was, well, at least a dozen Bond movies that were set in the Cold War.
Weekend tag issued. Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
And by set, I don't mean it was like between the 1960s to the 1980s. I mean specifically the politics of the situation was usually some sort of people getting in the way, fed up of Cold War espionage. Whether it was a rogue Russian general trying to set a bomb off in West Berlin, or even the original movie that started it all off, Dr. For the MGM publishing house, Dr. No, East, West. Points on a compass, both as stupid as each other. I mean, right up until The Living Daylights, even, with Georgy Kukov. Another Russian Soviet general who had defected and gone private but was still playing on his role to convince Russians in Afghanistan that he was on a secret state mission. And then of course there's the classic From Russia with Love. Where Spectre basically uses a Rosa Klebb, a Russian spy master, to try and orchestrate a rise in Cold War tensions in Istanbul. The Cold War in Istanbul will not remain cold for much longer. Classics, all of them.
Weekend tag issued.
So it'll be sad to see, I mean, that staple of the genre go in Evil Genius 2. I believe it's got a more modern setting apparently, as a sequel. Fortunately, in doing so, you lose some of the character of
Intruder tagged for capture. Intruder detected on security network.
the various spy organisations. I mean, for example, Cuba is no longer communist, if I am understanding correctly, and in fact instead falls under Patriot territory. So you no longer have a communist bastion off the coast of Florida. And Hammer extends to cover up the whole of Europe now. So the whole Berlin Wall, Eastern Bloc part's gone as well, which is a shame. Okay, 20 guards. It's tough trying to be an even-handed evil genius, inflicting misery on the world in equal measures. Recent campaigns have tended to focus on urban areas, so perhaps it's time for a bit of rural devastation. Darwin National Park attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors a year and is often described as sublime and awe-inspiring. Once we've finished razing the park to the ground, the only suitable description will be fetid hellhole. Class A.
Weaken tag issued. Mission underway.
G'day Australasia, and welcome to the evening news. The breaking news concerns the global crime wave that is now washing over our own fair shores. To discuss this latest atrocity, we have Saber's chairman on the line. Now, Mr. Chairman, why didn't Saber prevent this? We did everything in our power to... Oh, don't come the raw prawn, mate. Just admit that Saber's out of its league here. Well, really?
Our legitimate business fronts haven't been making the most judicious purchasing decisions of late, and our warehouses are full of duff products and outdated fads. The only way we can shift our surfeit of Ford Edsel's and hula hoops is by engaging in some underhanded stock manipulation. Sneak into the Tokyo Stock Exchange and coerce one of the traders to buy into the stock we own. This should cause a spate of panic buying, forcing the stock prices up and allowing us to unload our junk at a nicely inflated rate.
Intruder tagged for termination. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Warning. Hostile presence detected in base. Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Konnichiwa. You're listening to the Nipponese National Wire Service. In an effort to dispel rumors that Soviet forces are behind the shocking felony committed today, a senior member of Patriot Council flew into Tokyo to reassure the Japanese public.
I wouldn't trust the Soviet food and I could throw him. But we don't think the commies are behind this one. We suspect some sort of evil organization.
Warning, high security door breached. Warning, hostile presence detected in base. Weekend tag issued. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. reached.
Okay, well that was an interesting experience, wasn't it? Basically, if they're sending soldiers after it, means I've been pushing myself a little bit too far.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening. Weaken tag issued. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Capture tag issued. Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
So we're going to leave it there after that little bit of excitement. So this has been Vane doing Let's Play Evil Genius. If you like what you've seen here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring on Patreon. And until next time, goodbye.